What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special video for you guys because it's something that has been missing from the car badly. If you guys seen my VLAN Lexus install for the taillights video, you guys will see that there's a small little piece that's missing from the rear end of the car. And we do have it down there. I'm not going to show you guys just yet. You guys obviously probably already know what it is. But we're going to be installing a trunk spoiler on the car, which is pretty popular on most of the 2IS models. First things first, let's give it a wash so we can have a clean slate when installing the trunk. So yeah, let's get her clean. Alright, so I just finished rinsing off my car. The reason why I didn't use like the soap and bucket method is because I'm going to be using the Meguiar's waterless wash and wax. Waterless wash and wax. Alright, so finally got done finishing the car. I didn't even show you guys, but so we got two pieces in the mail. And the first piece we got in is actually the top spoiler. I don't even know like what exactly this piece is called, but it's supposed to go on top of your rear window. Alright, so it's just an extension of like the roof and like this kind of visor looking thing. I don't know the exact name for it, but you do see it on most of the models of the IS. So looks pretty good. And the fitment, honestly, it's not too bad. It's pretty good on this side. So I did get this off eBay, and for eBay fitment, and it came pre-painted. Pretty good. And I believe this is the Wald style rear spoiler. This isn't the authentic Wald spoiler. I got this off eBay, so don't hose me for it. Fitment's honestly not too bad on this one either. So definitely looks more aggressive. It looks especially good with the taillights too. So yeah, looks pretty good. So I already cleaned the surface of the rear portion of this spoiler. So you guys might want to do that first before sticking on the 3M tape because we aren't drilling anything. All right, so we pretty much got all the 3M tape around the bottom part of the top spoiler. All around the edges. I always call it 3M tape, but it really is just double-sided tape. I don't know the brand of this one, but if this one just does end up not working, then I can always just take it off. Hopefully it doesn't fall off when I'm driving and reinstall actual 3M tape, but we're gonna see how this one works first and then we'll go from there. The trick to 3M tape that I learned from him is to take off the back part of the double-sided tape and then like have it stick out just a little bit and then you can just rip it up. All right, so we pretty much pulled off all the tabs. We're pulling off all the tabs now. So once you take off the tab, you kind of want to push on it so it sticks. So that looks pretty solid. Seems like it's going to be on there pretty good. You give it the good little like kind of little tug, but like a good force tug. It's just a good extension of the rear end of the car. Yeah, pretty good. All right, so the next one we're going to tackle is actually the trunk spoiler part. And in order to take the emblem off, what you're going to want to use is you're going to want to use floss. So just get maybe like 2-3 pieces of floss. So just get maybe like 2-3 pieces of floss so you can take off the emblem. And then you're going to reuse the emblem for the trunk spoiler that you have, unless you do have another emblem to use. Can someone get me floss, please?
Upstairs? Like?
Yeah, just get one in our bathroom.
Chill.
So we got the floss, and now you just want to get like a good amount because chances are you probably will end up breaking the floss. So you can get a good amount and then you can always just recut more floss later. So you can always use a heat gun or a hair dryer.
Damn it!
So now we're just gonna get to cleaning the backside, and then we're also gonna get to cleaning the actual trunk. So we'll get all this stuff off, and then we'll get this stuff off, and then we'll update you guys when we get back. So for the most part, we got all of the adhesive from the emblem, as well as all the adhesive from the ones that were actually on the trunk itself. So I didn't have a spoiler that came on the car originally, so I don't have to worry about that. Most of the IS that I have seen actually do have a spoiler, so when you are taking that off, you will have to actually take off the adhesive. Next, we have to move off these little like pegs. I don't know how well you guys can see that, like right there and then right there. So you can use a Dremel if you do have one. I'm actually just gonna try to pry it off because it just looks like two little sticks. So we're gonna pry that off, and then we're gonna prep the spoiler for mounting, and then that should be it. Now that we got the emblems off, we're kind of test fitting it, and we're putting blue tape so we know like wherever you want it. Right now it's pretty even, so we got the even amount of space on this side, and then we do have an even amount of space on that side as well. Not gonna lie, the fitment's actually pretty good for an eBay spoiler, and it's not really authentic from the manufacturer. So, and the paint actually matches up pretty on point. So if you guys are looking and they're in the market for these, definitely check it out. All right, so now we have all of the 3M tape on. If you guys haven't already, follow the cameraman Gab on Instagram.
My Instagram's gonna be right here.
I'll put his Instagram right here. Once you guys find him, I don't know if he's on private or not. Yeah. So he is the cameraman right now. Follow him, and in his first, you see his first post. Go on his first post and comment "goated."
All right, make sure you mark up.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, don't muck this up, right? Because we ain't got more 3M tape.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. So we're about 90% there. Hey. We're gonna put the double-sided tape on the emblem, and let's get the emblem on the trunk spoiler, and then we should be good to go. All right, so we cleaned the spoiler, and then we have the double-sided tape on the emblem. It's a little tight on the upper parts of the emblem, so we only put like little squares on the edges, and then obviously we put the double-sided tape on the L part of the emblem. Let's see how good I can put this emblem on without finishing touches. Oh, not right there. Yes, looks, it's a little crooked, but you can't really tell unless you like really look at it.
I can tell it's crooked.
All right. Woo! Woo! High fives. Woo! You're not gonna high five him?
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to the team, man. Say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up. Yep, spoiler looks pretty good. We'll clean everything up, and then I'll show you guys our last view of how the spoiler looks, as well as the top spoiler as well. Oh man, that looks pretty damn good, and you can just see me squatting. It's popping. But that looks hella good, dog. Oh my goodness. Like, it completes the back so much. It complements the tail light so much too. And even just the subtlety of the top spoiler makes it look really good. And even the fitment as well on this side is pretty good. And then if you go around and then you even check the fitment on this side, it is pretty good as well. Alright man, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys like how the trunk spoiler looked like and the top spoiler as well, give this video a big thumbs up. If you guys aren't already, subscribe to the channel. It is summertime, I'm off school, and that's one less thing to worry about and one more thing to focus my efforts on. So give me some ideas for options of mods to do, and subscribe so you guys can stay tuned for all that good stuff in the future. So make sure you guys are staying safe out there. Until the next video, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.